What is going on, everybody? It's Boards Bricks back in the action once again, and as you may have seen in my last video, I got a few of the new battle packs. The importance behind these battle packs is that I wanted to create essentially just like a diorama of combining those three. My main thing was I wanted to build it as fast as possible, as well as only use pieces primarily found in the battle pack. While I did kind of break that, it's only for good reason, and you'll see it like right now. And here it is. I mainly wanted to just work on rock work since I've never really done that in preparation for the actual full-scale mock. And with my main challenge was to build, like I said, as fast as I can and with as many pieces from this set as I could. Actually, that is all of the pieces I've left, and it's only the spare pieces and the grenades. Other than that, I've incorporated every single piece of the build into this build, and then a few extra just for like a base. I used a 16x32 base plate, as well as several 2x2s just to make sure it stands upright. I did test it and it can support itself, but I want it to actually be able to stand for a while in case I do keep it like this. I don't plan on keeping this up forever. If anything, I might even use these pieces for the mountain in this build, but I do actually like this for considering that I've only used the pieces from the official set. And I'm actually surprised how big of a cliff I was able to build with only these pieces, as well as even a back wall. I had to get creative. These pieces I was able to go pretty much like normal rock work building, but this I really had to get really creative for the back wall. The set does come with quite a few bracket pieces. I think it's about 2 per set. And I was able to build retaining walls, essentially just holding up this just to make it look like it's actually part of a ravine. Thankfully, in this set, we don't usually get a ton of plates in especially battle packs, let alone Star Wars set in general, unless if it's like a large scale set. But for this battle pack, it actually worked really well. We got one 4x4 per set, one 4x8 per set, as well as these big wing kind of like plate wedges, as well as a whole bunch of different pieces that you could use for greebling, little cheese slopes, 1x1 rounds, 1x2 cheese slopes, just all these things. Now, is this the most accurate build in for depicting the scene? Not by a long shot. But like I said, I wanted to keep this as set accurate as I could, and I am extremely proud of how this worked. The lower base is essentially just brick built, mountain work, essentially, that you see in a lot of mocks. And then I did show you the way that I built the walls kind of creatively. I mean, it's not really creatively, but just resourceful. I used the rest of the slopes there, so I couldn't really build an actual mountain. I had to build kind of imperial walls, kind of built into the actual mountain. The detail work isn't my favorite, but like I said, I've been really strict on the pieces. I used even the pieces for the guns here, kind of a little bit of piping, stuff like that. Got a little generator. This is kind of like a pipe running along the top of the build, just to give kind of a little bit more of an illusion that this is actually kind of expanding towards me this way. And I am extremely surprised that I could fit even extra minifigures. I do have a Paz Vizsla in the battle over there, but I didn't think he would fit. Plus I wanted, well, this is from the Mandalorian, so that guy's got to go there. And Bo-Katan, well, she's kind of leading the assault, so she's got to go there. And I wanted to use every figure in the battle packs. So I was surprised to fit 14 minifigures on this base and make it look not that bad. I mean, besides this one, I could have concealed everything with bricks. But like I said, I didn't want this to be too part intensive. I have a ton of filler bricks that are going to need to go on that mountain, and I didn't really want to use them for just this little challenge. Nevertheless, I think this is actually kind of good build. I want to keep improving on my mock techniques as well as just learning different styles. And for a mini build consisting of 3 bare bones battle packs, I think this is fantastic. I mean, besides this one, I could have like concealed everything with bricks, but like I said, I didn't want this to be too part intensive. I have a ton of filler bricks that are gonna need to go on that mountain, and I didn't really want to use them for just this little challenge. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's going to be quite a bit of like a quicker video. I don't have a ton of time today. Plus, I just wanted to kind of showcase off this mock. Typically, I wouldn't want to showcase something like this, but I think it's a cool build, and I want to just show that creativity that someone could have for even such a small build, like small sets like this, if you combine them all together. Stay tuned. I know I keep putting it off. I don't have a ton of time lately, but I want to get to the mountain of the actual mock here soon. I have all the figures I need. I need to just get some accessory things, and the mountain is going to be coming soon. I have the parts essentially in my carts on Bricklink for the bunker, so stay tuned for all these updates. Nevertheless, this has been Boards Brick signing out once again. Stay cool, stay awesome, and see you in the next video. Peace.